the two people that was shot with THF Bayzoo, it was other people that was shot. Bayzoo lost his life, but it was a couple more people that was shot. We all seen that video, you know. His death then kind of simmered down ever since he done been laid to rest already and things like that. But you know, it looks like those other people that was with him is not cooperating, which kind of put a hassle on this case a little bit, because people is wondering, is this case gonna ever be solved? Because the internet is running rampant with who his killers is and this and that and that. So hit the like button, go on this video 1,000 likes. We finna speak about this because, you know, in the newspaper they talk about all these killings that happened in the last couple of weeks in Chicago. It had been a lot of shootings the last 14 days. It's been a lot of killings in Chicago. And it ain't been really nobody being, you know, coming up for consequences for these murders. You know, Bayzoo got shot and killed going to an auto parts store. We all know that. He was shot 7 times, 2 times in the head, you know. So he really was going to find a hard time trying to escape that, you know. It seemed like that was kind of imminent, you know. But none of these murders are being solved. I'm not sure if that case is going to be solved. First off, it looks like the car that was used in that murder was a stolen car, you know. So, you know, as far as getting any information from that, maybe as far as fingerprints, we seen these guys bail out the car. The video, it ain't that really 4K or that close, but it looks like they didn't have, I mean, it looks like they had masks on. So it's going to be hard to identify them. And it looked like, you know, it wasn't a lot of people outside. It was people outside, but it looks like it wasn't a gang of people outside to identify these guys. What I can say is when you got love for somebody and the rumors in the street, the family members are telling you. Now, you know, so I don't know. Like I said, I'm not sure if this case would be solved. One thing I can say was this shit happened in broad daylight. You know, and the internet has a collection and records of all his enemies and ops, and he talked about it in songs and on social media. So I'm pretty sure the police might have an idea who might be behind this, you know. Just because we see a lot of this street shit, the guys not talking, that don't mean that the family wants to join. But I wanted to tell y'all, I was looking in the paper and it was talking about how all these shootings that happened in these last couple of weeks, and, you know, ain't no clues leading to no arrests, you know. That's including that shooting that happened in the Little Village community. They was talking about that Bayzoo shooting. That shit happened in the Little Village community. That case, that shit happened in broad day, you know. But as far as cooperation in these cases, there's not a lot of cooperation in these cases, you know. So a motherfucker get shot and killed out here, and a motherfucker get away with that shit unless it's an old person outside. Because the old person, you know, they got that religion in them. They'll tell on you, now, baby, he did it, baby, it was him. You know, if it's a bunch of young people outside, everybody know about the culture. Shut the hell up. So I think this might be another murder added to the string of murders that might be unsolved. You know, I'm not sure though. I think it's a 50% chance because this shit was on camera, you know, and we all seen the clothes and it's rumors and all kind of shit like that. So who knows? But this internet will tend to tell you a rumor, and so many sites are posted, you start believing that rumor and shit like that. So, you know, you got to be careful believing rumors and shit like that. You know, if this was a closed cut case, I'm pretty sure motherfuckers would have been arrested. So that's why I say you got to be careful just believing some internet shit and then putting a murder on somebody. So I'm not sure. I see the same shit everybody else see, you know, but I'm going to tell you this, that according to reports, the 2 people that were shot with THF Bayzoo, they not cooperating. They running under the... So would this case be solved? I'm not sure. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Homie Truth.